Did you know that tuition fees at public four-year colleges have quadrupled since the early 80s? That's faster than just about any other good or service in the economy, and much faster than the growth of median incomes. While the cost of college is going up, the value of a college degree is going down. Recent estimates suggest that nearly 45% of recent college graduates are underemployed or working a job that doesn't require a college degree. But even though costs are up and value is down, some form of post-secondary education, and not just a bachelor's degree, is more important than ever before for economic success. Conservatives typically respond to these data by warning us that too many people are going to college. And in many cases, they're probably right. Some students would be much better served by a vocational track or an apprenticeship. Yet these criticisms are tone deaf to the anxieties of the middle class. They see college graduates working low-wage jobs not as evidence that college isn't worth it, but as evidence of an even scarier proposition. If my kid doesn't go to college, they can't even get a low-wage job. What these families need are more affordable and effective post-secondary options, not an explanation about how none of their options are worthwhile. Unless conservatives lead on this issue, we're going to have more of the same. Democrats pouring more money into student aid programs, which temporarily improves affordability, only to have it washed out a couple years later by tuition increases. It is time for reform, and conservatives have the right ideas about how to create the kind of competitive higher education market that can rebuild and sustain a thriving middle class. We need to reform student loan programs that give colleges no incentive to keep their tuition low. We need to lower barriers to entry and encourage competition in a way that drives costs down. And we need to collect better data on what we're getting for our investments in higher education and how students are faring once they enter the labor market. By applying core conservative principles, policymakers can give middle-class families more options, more control, and a much better shot at the American dream.